Okay.
God damn it! Sneeze off. Shit, he broke. I said, who broke that refrigerator? I don't know. I said, you the only one that been here in town. I'm going to fucking refrigerator.
Okay, Coach, football, of course, back
All right,
in L.A.
get this
and back
game
at
over with,
StubHub
fellas.
Center in Carson, California. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Nigga, was it in it? I'll play you next week, though.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Well, I love it when you scream my name. Bryce Love, I don't know how they all gonna play. Bryce Love is a goddamn, he would have been a first round pick. He wouldn't towards
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Oh, dog. His cornerback took the wrong angle. I spun, and it made me spin it to him.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Jordan invites me talking about we got practice tomorrow.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. He may try and run.
There you go, Mahomes.
Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. But we talk about being on schedule. I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive
I
and
don't get
ultimately
that
kick a
with the
field
fans,
goal
though,
would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And Butker able to put this one through.
But she blow her nose with a fucking back button.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Yeah, Muhammad Wilkerson don't be doing nothing for me, dog.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Come on, Dollar. You gonna come eat with me?
Load it. Load it. Get 180. Black 11. Hey.
Come on.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Rivers now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Why do they spread my
Give him
people out?
15
I
yards
don't
on that
understand.
one and a Charger 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Same fucking play,
It'll be a
bro.
9-yard gain that time, and it'll also be the final play of this 1st quarter.
My D line not getting off the blocks. You don't have to play that far out.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon.
Oh, God.
It's a 1st down and more for Gordon.
Come on, man.
And he'll be taken down at the 26. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger 1st.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. Chris Jones on the stop.
Same old pop.
I call that
He
play
gonna
a
make some
success.
pop
A nice
shit.
inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
5-4. Ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it down here
man.
just shy of the
Y'all,
15
my
at the
cornerback,
16-yard
every time he throw
line.
the
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Any team that runs the
Dog, my
toss and runs it
cornerbacks are running.
successfully,
It's
that means
a
they win the
toss
battle
play.
on
My
the
cornerback
edges.
is
They need
back
to seal
covering
the edge
and
in order to
what's
let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Are you done? No, you not. You got it on that other page.
Ready.
No, flip the page over to you right now.
Play action now. Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Hitchens. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Play fake. Rivers. Forced out to his left. And
Let's
this
go.
is going to be incomplete.
God, dog. My defensive end dislocated his elbow.
The Chargers will bring out the
Chris
field goal
Jones,
unit
95
now.
overall.
And this one a
It's always your
41-yard
best players
attempt.
to get hurt long term.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like
That's
two
right.
boxers
If
feeling
you
each
can get
other
down
out
with that
here
page,
early
you can
going in
not
the
staying
game,
there
right?
just looking.
Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive.
But his D-line is just throwing my people out the way.
Justin Jones there on the
I wish my
stop.
D-line played like
Doubling
that.
this
You know, I do
guy
got
has to be a priority
390
before
overall
moving up to the
defensive
next
linemen.
level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He sets to fire deep.
Let's go.
That is caught. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Kansas
Good read.
City. Chris Conley, his first touchdown of the new
Man,
season.
it was man
and
coverage.
the Chiefs are in for
Chris
6.
Conley on the safety. Y'all just float that bitch up. Touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-3. Butker now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now a 2nd down throw for Rivers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And now look at him go.
Fucking Hall, man.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Come on.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the
They're about to see if niggas can actually draft, because they were drafting his
because
name.
that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust.
Because, you know, that's the one thing I don't like. You can load up some draft classes.
That's how they move you first before they break off.
Niggas start knowing who to draft.
Wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And now here comes Kansas City. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Come out.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90. Wow, so many Clemson players have went.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
When you hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, you got to be
They'll hand it off now, Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching teams.
And they just signed a number one player in
the
the nation and number one D-line
almost a tendency breaker
this year. Clemson. He in the high school. I don't know what high school he's from.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Well, I think they all going to be good.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
The one that went first, but I mean, he passed. He's working.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Touchdown.
And it's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Butker now to kick this one away.
No.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up first and 10.
Hey, 79! 79!
On first and 10, Rivers. He couldn't quite
Kick
hold
that
it.
ball
Got
off
hit.
safety.
Ball pops
Jeez.
out, incomplete.
That would have changed the
Line of
game.
scrimmage again, the 25, second and 10.
0!
Throwing again, Rivers on second and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Yeah.
For what?
Now they
Fish
face
plays,
a
dog.
third
That
and
shit the
10
truth,
after
Tank.
back-to-back
Eat the-
incompletions.
I'm gonna go load it!
Yes, it's better than Cheddars, dog.
Hey, go orange!
Dog.
That shit to go.
Orange!
Yeah. I wanted to lick my damn plate.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get to the 29-yard
Let's go, y'all.
line.
Let's
Brought down
go.
there.
I'm up 17-10
So
at
we've reached
halftime.
halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top.
I
As we
need
send
this
you to
game,
our
man.
EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan
This would be a
Coachman
three-way tie if
with
I
our
win
EA
in
Sports
the
halftime
division.
report. Both
I mean,
teams
me and
appear
your
ready
game
for
would
the
be for
fight
first
ahead,
place,
and we
mama.
resume action here in quarter number 3.
I'm winning. I got to hold it on, man.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense
Patrick
now
Mahomes
to
actually
start
throwing the
this
ball
third
better
quarter.
today.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
Gordon loses
Let's
the
go!
ball. Close. And I think
Big
the Chiefs
turnover.
have it. They do. And they came out of the locker trailing.
That's what
Not
we
a good way to
needed.
start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime
Big turnover,
encompassed this
boys.
at
Let's
all.
go.
In fact,
Let's
I'm
go
sure
right
they
here.
talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. He'll buy some time right. That's a strong running. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second
Enjoy him.
down.
He asked me about football.
Now a give. This is Murray. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Somebody said that? He looked like it too, dog.
I would be surprised. You know what? She'd be all this talk.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You want some more food?
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3
The Cowboys
thus
after
far.
you?
This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And
Good
it's complete
catch.
to Kelsey.
Travis
And they
Kelce.
work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, that's a good ball. We might not be able to play football no more.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Gary Jennings and DK Metcalf.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Let's go, Jets.
And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now 3rd down.
They're
looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. Now, remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talk about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for a team. And he had an opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they can get one of those takeaways, they can spark their team to a win. This is where you're probably weighing the score and the clock. 3rd quarter, so maybe it's a little early to start worrying about how much time is left in the game. But if you kick the field goal, you make it a 2-score game. A tough balance and a tough decision for any coach to make.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good
they ain't get to
opening
live
drive
like
to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I'm in cover 2. Why is the corner running up the field with a drag?
Madden,
I don't understand that. Let my players play their assignment.
Stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to
I know, I ain't never
stop
seen
get a
her.
good head of steam going.
Rivers steps away to his left. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
She looked good, though. Braylon say she looked. See, Braylon lied. He did Braylon say
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down.
Yeah.
And it's complete. Henry. And he'll be taken down.
Oh, no, he said he saw it. Yeah, he said he saw it.
Midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
She looked like she was big and lost a lot of weight.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
No, I'm talking about
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
5-4.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a
My
modest
D-line
gain.
shouldn't just get drawn back.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Man, I like some clown football.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon.
Let's go.
And
Good
he'll take this
stop.
down just shy of the
Defensive
25-yard
tackle,
line.
good stop.
He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Who, the Cowboys in draft
is
here?
indeed good. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We about to drive. Let's fucking go, Cowboy
And now
Nation.
here comes Kansas City. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
I don't know, Jaden smoked his ass in racing.
not easily done.
They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. And he can't
I don't
find
remember.
anywhere
It
to
was a
go.
long time ago.
And he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
You can like sunny side up big like that.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's
Good catch. Oh, good catch.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
The Bears took Calvin Ridley, bro.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
Let's go.
He's to the 10.
Yeah.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Had niggas laughing at me in the league. You ain't going undefeated
Point
this
after,
time.
right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Why you keep going there?
Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Still playing like some
still able
hoes.
to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go play action. Rivers.
Thank you.
And that's incomplete. Not to
God,
get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll run it now out of the gun. A strong running. Continuing to fight for more. 8 yards there on a first down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. So
I was about
they
to
took
say,
a shot on
good
first
fucking throw
down,
though,
but
man.
couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
White. Hey. We got three. Three down.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard
for
or
him
two
to be
shy
so
of the
good,
40.
they be having
His
Fuller
first
over there
catch
getting
so far.
good
They've held
beat.
him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
All 7 of his uncles and aunts played collegiate
Hey, go
sports.
orange 5-4.
Rivers on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard
I'm
line.
on the 27-13, but
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home
my
crowd on that
DB
call.
was running, my linebacker was running behind.
Waiting for this game. It's been a long
He running
evening as
behind the
well.
receiver, and I
Finally,
clicked the
they
circular
feel
triangle, and they
got a
called
call.
pass interference.
Hey. Hey, I'm gonna go load it.
That shot was shut down
Hurry up.
and a no-fly zone.
Behind.
No-fly zone.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And he stopped immediately there.
No-fly zone.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And
Let's
he
go.
overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the
Who they
beginning.
got?
Did not. I thought he might get
Oh,
outside
he's still on the
and just
board?
chuck it away. Dangerous pass,
He's been
incomplete.
the best player on the board since yesterday. Look.
The chance of wasting this great
This draft
starting
worked
field
out perfect for us, so we can do
position,
that.
a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Dallas election.
Delta.
I'm running back.
On 3rd down, Rivers.
Tony Pollard.
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting
Who do we
back, and
get?
they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Yeah, it must be something wrong with this safety.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
25 career touchdowns.
380. 0. Hey, Delta. Behind.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ooh, I knew he was going there.
He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
That safety got to get over,
In for the
man.
score. And the Chargers capitalize on the
Yeah,
short
it
field
is.
as they take it in for 6. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And out come the Chiefs now. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Mahomes to throw on second down. Shakes off the sag. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
I don't understand this. Madden made all of my players. I ran a pattern with all my players basically ran left, and they all stood there. Instead of working back open, they all just stood there looking for the ball.
Gonna need better protection here.
We can't use playmakers.
Following the sack from Mahomes and company. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Jawed off the line instead of running.
I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
I don't understand that. The game is programmed to let one side of the ball win. I'm running a pattern here in man coverage. My dude didn't even run. He just go hop and step a few times. You know what I'm saying? And that messed the time in it.
13 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Supposed to be right more. Hurry that ass up, dude. Hurry up. You bullshitting, dude. You should have been done with them.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Flush to his right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. He got 29 yards that time.
27-20.
Defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
I mean, this nigga do play action roll out. I do any type of regular pass. His D-line gets to the quarterback. My D-line not getting no type of pass here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
You saw Kanye considered opening up his own church.
He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I didn't see him say that. That's what I'm saying.
This defense has watched their lead dwindle away.
That's what I'm saying. Twitter could have said it. I mean, he didn't come out and tweet that or say that.
He played really well early, and then he kind of relaxed a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. They call his number again.
Right
It's his
pass.
sixth
I got
catch
people in
and
cover
a
too,
first
and they
down.
just standing there.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Cross right. Hey, Delta! Fight!
Back to throw. And it's incomplete.
Be forward.
Williams
Yeah.
was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he
The
let
other
it just a
tooth is right
little
there.
bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver.
That's not the tooth.
Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Tranquil from Notre Dame.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
He got more the wrong the charge. He went the linebacker.
Back to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly
both.
what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers are an extra
scored and
point
going for
away
2.
from tying this thing up.
Yeah, it was enough.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2.
White! Back, 380! 380! Yeah, Rocket! 80 high!
They'll look to throw. And it is
This nigga
caught.
got it.
They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken
Damn,
the lead.
man.
So now
No,
the
he
kick
went for
is
2
away,
and went up by
off it
1.
goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with
not
you.
gonna
And
see
this
what
is
this
where
team, man.
your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these
they
situations.
practice this all the time,
They
don't
practice
they?
it all the time.
Let's go, Tyreek Hill. Let's go, Tyreek Hill.
And he takes it all
Let's
the
go.
way down to the 3.
Already at the 3-yard
Mahomes
line.
finding Hill for a big play. 72 yards.
50 seconds left.
Go get you some drink out the kitchen, Zay. We got drinks in the kitchen.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
That's not the belt, Ethan. It's a red belt. Okay.
So you gotta turn it to the left.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. 2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win.
Raise your left hand.
And his kick is good.
I'm up 30-28 with 7 seconds.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead.
Should I squib it?
Final seconds.
You know your left
And you know, in an era of cost cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a straight free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Chargers in good field position to start out, 1st and 10.
No, you moved everything together, Ethan. That's what I'm saying. Last night, you moved everything on that shoebox together.
One last shot now for Rivers. He's going to let it fly.
Oh!
And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do
got cheated, y'all.
down. Let's check in with our referee.
He knew a Hail Mary, and it was pass interference on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And Rivers saw something he didn't like. He's going to take a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. 2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And it is
What a way to lose the
good.
fucking game.
He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And this home crowd is in a fret.
He threw a Hail Mary 3 seconds left and got a pass interference on the 1-yard line. All right, y'all, I gotta get on.